Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. I'm certainly hanging out. I'm doing my thing. That should be perfect timing on the ad break. Indeed it is. Alright. Well, there we go. Instead of going, I spelled gong. Gong live. Gong live. Everybody ought to be gong live, know what I'm saying? You ever gong live? You gotta gong live, know what I'm saying? Hope your gongs are living. Don't know what that means. Inventing bold new sentences. Okay, there we go. OBS is freaking out a little bit, but hopefully it calms down a little bit. I promised myself to find out how to pronounce this before stream. I failed that promise to myself. I'll figure it out eventually. Warp MB, okay. Oh yeah, we were in Kar Dumuzid. There's a pile of stuff out there. Okay, well there's a medikit. Red key to open this door, alright. Fairly straightforward. Anything else we know? Okay. Well, I wonder what's going to happen with this thing. Okay, we've got... That's interesting. That's a Doom Cute dropped chandelabra. Chandelabra? Only it's not very visible. As usual, Doom's lack of vertical aim. Jesus Christ. Adam says hi. Alright, well. Oh, wait. Ban beta restricted. We're just gonna keep that. We're just gonna keep that. I'm sorry. The rock. Oh god. Jesus. Damn it. What was that even? Got stuck on a wall or something. Alright, enough. Always like this. Alright. Okay. I want to be pretty careful with this. Okay. God damn it. bro. Go. Okay. There we go. Alright. Quick save. Save state. Let's try not to get stuck on God knows what this time. Go. Alright. Looks sus as hell to me. Alright, well, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Well, there's the bookcase. Blorb, alright. I don't need that. But I'm a little overhealed, so May as well punch down a little faster. Yeah, that's what I meant. There we go. Okay. Yeah, take a board. Alright. 4 secrets this time, of which we've only found 1. A reasonable suspicion there's more. The question is that one of them, or is that something else? That one, if that's one of them, that's a very hard jump to make. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Guess it ain't this way. I wonder if it's possible. No, most definitely not. But still. I'm gonna waste time doing that. Alright. Okay, secret unlocked. What manner of secret? Okay. Full armor, we'll take that. Okay. That's what I thought. Free secret? Alright. Okay. Archie managed to be a real pain. Wow, this was a maximally painful Archie, huh? I don't even know how I managed to get that guy. What do you mean? When? Okay, so 3 of 4. That's good. That's good information to have. Okay, interesting. Sus, but interesting. Okay, then there's all that. Good. Okay, let's save. Alright. On we go. dangerous, but it's also probably one of the safer ways to deal with this fight. Yeah, yeah, that's... Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh god, no. Don't love it when you get stuck in the geometry. There. Probably a safer bet. Alright, we still got the Blarmer. Interesting. We're still missing a secret, by the way. Anything interesting here? No. Still just this, eh? Suppose we could try and get into the blood cube. I don't know. No. I'm not grabbing that if I don't know why. Okay. A little bit inconvenient, but whatever. Okay. This is only one way, but why is it only one way? Alright. This is a bit of a flow question. What are we even doing here? There's a secret, isn't there? Potentially? Potentially, yes. But I don't know how to get inside there. else in here? No. Alright, carrying on. Chainsaw, the great communicator. Would be great, but this is still locked. Okay. I'm officially confuzzled. I think we've done a few laps around this place. Ooh, okay, that needs a little bit of looking into. So does this. Okay. I don't think you can get up there from here. If you can, I don't know how. Did we not hit a button here? Did we miss hitting a button? We did, that's the problem. Okay, that'll open a door somewhere. Or something. One door. Oh, well. A little bit more complicated than I thought. Okay, this lowered at some point. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jesus. Alright, well. That is a complicating factor. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Oh god. Okay. Ow, Jesus. That's why I saved. I knew it was gonna happen. That's a lot of Cybees. Alright. I mean, this isn't Slaughter proper yet. This is just a hard map. And even then, it's a hard map with, you know... Jesus H. Christ. Alright. Well... medkit that you really need. Oh, no lie there. Okay. Double kill. Let's go. Dude. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of how you do the two-shot rhythm with this BFG. Okay. Ooh, okay, but for all that, you know. Jesus, come on. Oh, come on. Ah, God, alright. Let's try that again. Jesus. I don't think you can safely two-shot these guys with this BFG at all. For whatever reason, it just doesn't seem like they respond the same way. Okay. There's still enemies. That's interesting. Alright. Can't go that way, supposedly. Well, here's that final secret. It's not much of a secret, but hey. Why complain? Okay. That's everything. Alright. Onward we go. That's Karadumusid. Pretty good. The ending got a little spicy. The ending got a little spicier than I expected. The signposting on that skull might need some work. It's easy to leave it behind. Okay, we've got Halirune. Okay. Whoa. Now we're getting into some detailing, I see. Okay. That was bug map, I'm gonna say. That felt the whiff of bug map was there. For sure. Ow. Well, now we got a bigger problem than bug map, I'll tell you that. There we go. Oh, love that for me. Anything else interesting in here? We got 4 secrets as before. And this is where we'll get into the secret map. Good luck, though. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. There we go. Alright. God damn it. Alright, well. Okay. I haven't found a single one of the secrets yet. I'm a little concerned. Okay, well. Jesus. Come on, die. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. God damn it, man, come on. Let's see where... Yeah, we last saved here. Alright, this isn't ideal, but okay. Okay. Like I said, this isn't ideal, but, you know. Bastard Pinky. I really do despise it when enemies decide to, again, using absolutely no brain power, no brain cells in there, figure out that they need to dive in front of the Archvile so that it can get off an attack. Like, what is that? That is a non-canonical demon. Interesting, okay. There's it. Okay, well, that's fairly straightforward. Frankly, maybe even a little too straightforward, but hey. Better that than not. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we're swapping over to this. I see that candle. That did something. You gotta be kidding me. Technically all I need. Yeah, who could have guessed? Okay, well. Oh, Jesus, here we go. Jesus. Alright, here we go again. Jeez. Okay. Gotta love the way the plasma works. Ooh, okay. Okay. That was fairly... Okay, secrets revealed. We've got 2 out of 4 secrets, and this is one that needs all 3 keys. So I'm going to assume that the other 2 keys are implicated in whatever's going on. Probably. Probably. Really, auto-aim. Really? Alright. Well, that seems to be a special notice of something. Go to the normie shotgun to try and save on ammo, only to still need 2 shots anyways. Truly classics of Doom gaming. Oh, well, that was not useful. Okay, well, we one-tapped 1 Revenant. God damn it. God damn it. Alright. Technically all you need. There's gotta be health around here somewhere. Okay, 20 points of health is not really what I had in mind. There we go. Alright. Man, I'm having a bad time with this. Okay. Well, we've gotten most of the kills, but only half the secrets, which isn't great. There's a lion and a gargoyle. Now that's supposed to mean something to me. It doesn't yet. That's a lion. Okay, but maybe we can get up here. Okay, I'm gonna need to angle that very straightforwardly to actually get on there. Potentially. Well, that didn't do it. If that were it, then that would have done it. There's a gargoyle. There's gargoyles there as well. I'm not sure. Okay. Interesting. How about this gutter? Oh, okay. That's a very specific height requirement, huh? That seems unlikely, but it is a super hard thing to do. This lowers at some point, so I don't know. Potentially the case. Oh, are you kidding me with that? That's bad RNG. Possible, but bad. Anything noticeable? No. This is fairly straightforward so far. Suspiciously so for the secret level. This is fairly zen as final zones go, but I expect that to change over time. Okay. Well, we got him. Thank you, Otwayne. How about behind here? We haven't been back there. And I mean, leaving aside the fact that we have 2% health, you know. Nothing there yet. Alright, well. I'm sus of that. Yeah, that'll help. There's the exit we're not taking. Yeah, 139 of 139 enemies, just one problem. Where is everything else? Well, one of those is just a go back one, so that's good, I guess. Medkit that you really need. Nothing there. If there's anything behind there, it's trapped behind the grates, which is no good for us. Alright. Well, let's see what we've got. Must be back earlier in the map. Something tremendously sus. But we'll find it. Oh, we will find it eventually. Well, there is a sign, so I do have to adjudicate there. There is a sign. What else could be missing here? Okay, well, nothing there. Straightforward nook in the wall. Kagi says, push against the wall. Or when Doomguy pushes against the walls, he sounds as if he has back problems. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this Doomguy voice pack when it comes to, like, specifically when it comes to pushing against things. The pain noise is fine. Okay, we're missing the red skull. There's a spot here, we can't see it. Not from here, anyways. Anything, these stripings, perhaps? You could hide a red switch in one of those. You could, they didn't. Okay. You could go over there, probably. Almost. Yeah, almost. Okay. Gotta love secret hunting on map 15. Uh-huh. Called it. Yep. Deceptive map. Alright. Well, we've got all 4 secrets. Let's see if we can find the secret map. Okay, we've got a new form of face hallway. Alright. That's Halirune. Pretty good for map 15. That was a fun little puzzle. We've got... Well done. You found the secret level. Anything else for me? No? Doesn't look like it. If you find this map extremely difficult and can't pass it, you can skip it by going to the exit teleporter to map 16 in this room, or by typing idclev16 on your keyboard. Good luck! Alright, well, to map 31, the slime vault. Aogi says, the end was an ass hallway. I'm not sure that's what they were going for, but ass hallway is certainly a valid interpretation. Okay. Oh, we're starting off strong, eh? Alright, well, let's hit that. Extremely difficult. This is not up to my standards. Okay. Come on, move. Jesus. Alright. This is gonna take a few rolls. Let's put it like that. So if we just stand still, nothing happens. So we can pick up the ammo without setting off the assault. We should do that. Then we should save here. Okay. Well, that's a... Classic moment, really. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're just gonna, you know... Okay. This is not extremely difficult. This is need active rewind difficult, but... The real difficulty is traversing, platforming over instant death hallways while no armor, so there's only so many hits you can take. Jesus Christ, alright. I've done worse. That's the thing. This is tough, but it's very clearly possible. And it's very clearly the way that it's possible is just, we're gonna have to keep that guy alive to sponge up some revenant fireballs, I think. Okay. Man. I applaud it for being very difficult without being slaughtery. You don't need a lot of enemies to make it hard, just enough. Okay, we took a 30 damage hit there. That's not great, but it's not worth, Jesus. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay, so that's 20 damage firefall, or 20 damage firefall. There's a troubling thought. As if regular firefall wasn't bad enough. Huh. Okay, this is unusual. Looks like I'm gonna have to, yeah. So, Mapper be warned. That's going on. Says, I think you found a glitch. I think so too. It could be intentional, but I really hope not. That'd be very dumb. In theory, it's not... I mean, you can get yourself killed off the super lava fairly straightforwardly, but... Case in point... Sometimes I wonder if people playtest these at 75%. Okay. Now we just need to figure out how to get rid of these guys following us. Huh. Jesus. There's two secrets here. Now it's time for this bit. Of course. Every Giga Challenge mapper understands that platforming is the basis of ultra high difficulty in Doom. Now, be that as it may, is it enjoyable difficulty? Perhaps not. But that's not going to stop anybody from employing it. Nobody's going to stop employing it. Okay. At least the music's very good. It's very good for this kind of challenge map, I think. Personally, to me, the most unpleasant challenge maps are the ones that use, like, really high-pitched metal music that's at really high BPM. That's the kind where it's like, okay, why are we doing this, you know? I'm gonna have to listen to this for several hours while I unravel the map. Here, you just got some, like, house music. And that, I think, is both fairly straightforward and fairly desirable. Okay. Oh, we do have the... Oh, okay. That was a little weird, don't you think? Oh, 848 enemies. This one's gonna take a while. There's several torbs. Alright, what else we got? We've got a candle. Universal hallmark for secrets. Who could have guessed? Alright, well. We're traversing somewhere. Alright. That's one of the items in the map. There's 12, so that one's a special one. Okay, here we go. I mean, you know it, and I know it. And we also know that this is death, right? Yeah, who could have guessed? Alright. Moving on. Get ready for something. That's Pinky's. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, well, this seems to have been one. I mean that in a formal sense. I obviously need to execute, but it seems like a pretty straightforward solution to the problem. Like, you just go around the lip. That causes them to aggro off the cyber demons that they can't get to, causing a traffic jam, and before you know it, Bob's your uncle. You just kill everything. Hello? Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna be saving after every path. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay, how about that? Secrets revealed. One of 2, mind you. So still plenty to find. Now that does seem to have done something. What I'm not 100% sure on, but hey. We do have at least the plasma to buoy us over. Alright. Now, it's very likely I'm gonna need that blorb sooner than later. And by sooner, I mean right now. Like, right now. Okay. You know, we're gonna need this. Let's just grab it. Interesting visual effect. Not wholly unique, but certainly novel. Spicy fight though. Let me BRB and then we'll carry on, eh? Gotta BRB. And I'm back. Thank you all for your patience. Okay. Exact wrong spot to stand in. Classic, really. Second, OBS is flickering. Don't love that it does that, but you know, likes to do that with DSDA, specifically DSDA, and no one but DSDA. To this day, to this DSD day, I have no idea why. Let's practice a little bit. I'll use mid-flight saves eventually to get through this, but till then, let's try to at least learn the thing. God damn it. People who are left are very stubborn more than anything. God damn it. Okay. God damn it. Alright. Okay. We got them taking care of each other now, at least. Don't need to waste too many ammos on that. Or they'll just give up. That's another possibility. Yeah, they could just give up. Okay. Alright. This is still barred. This is still barred. What else am I looking for? Okay. Looks like I have to use my plasma for this. Probably. Okay, well, we have 100 left. Okay, hold on. $300 dudes left, so we actually killed more of them than we didn't. I find that special. Okay, there's the big BFG. So that's a sign and a half. Okay. Let's save and then come down here. What have we got out in the secrets? There's that. Okay, well, he doesn't love that. I gotta make sure that I saved upstairs here, because there's no guarantee... There's a downstairs. Well... Okay, I see you. Okay. Getting there is gonna be a bit of a problem, but we should be able to just... Yoop! Alright. Yeah? Alright. Oh no. Alright, well, you can just... It's a little jank, but you can just do that. Janker than you'd like. Wait a minute, what do you... Oh no. Okay, so that's a secret, but it seems like it's just a straight exit, which we don't want to do. We want to do things the hard way. Especially once we know we have an art. We got an art. Let's do a manual save here, that way, in case things get hairy, we at least always have a backup. Okay. It's 300 dudes. I mean, I'm not gonna waste BFG ammo until I know it's time, you know? Like, that's a cackle cloud, sure. Yes, I did see them flying uphill. Didn't matter much. Still give it time. For a first attempt, that was fairly good. Basically, if I had gotten to a torb in time, it would have been a-okay. Yeah, you just gotta wait. You just gotta give it some time. Okay. It's gonna be a lot like this for a bit. Well, maybe we should go up the hills to get the torbs, because at least there we know where they are. Not a bad idea. Oh, we didn't actually grab the BFG. Well, that's a problem. Okay. Yeah, we did not remember to grab this. That's a big problem. Alright, well. Alright. Well, the difficulty seems to stem from the fact that you can't see projectiles coming uphill towards you. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, no, none of that. There it is. Alright, so the big challenge in this fight is that you can't see, really. You can't see what matters. Let's put it like that. You can see. You can even take cover. Figuring out when is the real challenge. This is also a real challenge, but whatever. This is a solvable problem, effectively. It really depends on how desperate you want to be. But yeah, you could just hang out there and let infighting take care of the rest for you. Yeah, in fact, you might even be able to say that you kind of need to get on up here to be safe. But yeah, once you reach past a certain point, it's a foregone conclusion, I think. gotta say, for a slaughter map, this was fairly pleasant. In fact, I kind of hesitate to call it slaughter. Those 800 enemies went down nice and smooth. Back, please. Thank you. Okay, well, we don't have much to do while that happens, so let's just go back over here and see if we can't scrounge the remaining plasma. Does it matter? No, but I don't have anything better to do. Yeah, there's got to be at least a little plasma that I left behind. Yes, there it is. Something to do. They'll be down south here somewhere, I think. Or not. Ah, over here, I see. There's like 1 or 2 guys left, even. There's a mega, okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Yoop! I loved that. That was good to see. Oh no. I'm just gonna rewind. Okay. 5 dudes left, eh? Seeing them go up and down the stairs is pretty fun. Alright. Then there's this spot. Yeet! Okay. Yeah, there's dude left. Just one. I don't know where is dude. But dude is somewhere. Hopefully dude did not fall down. I had a perverse thought. Yeah, in fact, yeah. Yeah, I hate to say it, my perverse thought may just be the truth. Hate it when that happens. So we're just gonna go up. I don't know how long. Yeah. We'll just go up here. Can get a bird's eye view. I don't know how far up I need to go to access whatever that is. Yeah, it's fairly unclear. Okay, no, it's not fairly unclear at all. We need to go further up. Alright. Well, sucks to be me, but uppies will goesies. Don't go out the death exit. There's more to this map than meets the eye. How much more? Oh, I don't know. Okay. So here's something. Okay. Okay, well, that sucks for me. Up this way? Can't go up this way. Alright, well. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is the return way? Yeah, maybe this is the return teleporter. I mean, that would suck for me, but I could see it. Okay, well, let's IDT real quick. There's one guy. Sure looks like I can't get to him. Hate to say it, but it looks like I can't get to him. Some sort of teleporter glitch. Alright. There we go. Very good. Alright. Well, there's the other secret. We can't really get all kills. And, I mean, I suppose there's a torb we left behind. But that's alright. There's the slime vault. Fair enough. Time for the corpse factory. Excellent! You have found the super secret level. Anything else for me? Hate to say it, but no. Okay. Who could have guessed? What the hell? The main thing stopping this in the long term from being a viable strategy is the lack of ammo, which it seems like we'll be able to remedy shortly. Remedy? I don't see why I'd waste ammo on these guys, though. Okay. You might be saying, Defers, this is a very boring way of dealing with this fight. Yes, but consider what advantage we might be able to press by saving 50 bullets and 5 shotgun shells. Okay, maybe the answer is none advantage, Defers. You're an insane person for even thinking that. As you can plainly see, there are disadvantages of fighting this way, too. Okay, there's more dude. Like a lot more dude. I just feel compelled to cheese any fight that's cheesable on a new map, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's sort of my prerogative. As an unasked for and an unrequested playtester. Okay, well. Okay, well. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well. Okay. Jesus, bro's aggroed on me. God damn it, chainsaw. I didn't want chainsaw. I'm going to rewind to dodge chainsaw. It's not even clear if you can get 100% items if you avoid the chainsaw. Alright, well that's... Then again, I haven't actually tried the new chainsaw. This weapon pack improves the chainsaw, so maybe I should do that. Alright, well... Okay. Okay, well, the bigger problem here isn't so much, challenge, per se. It's just the fact that you gotta do this. Alright, well. I guess there's something we're supposed to do here? If there is, I don't know what it is. Or are we supposed to go down? That could be it. Yeah, sure enough. There's another blorb. Okay. Okay, this one's a little odd, but trust me, I believe that it'll get spicy. I believe that this can get spicy. Given that many blorbs? Well, that many backpacks. That's a sign, alright. Alright, let's see what comes next. Okay, they took a little bit to port in. That is many guys. Okay. Whole load of guys, many guys. Put that aside. Ow. Lord. straightforward. Oh, sure enough. They could do me like that from in there. Okay, what was the problem? Should have seen it coming. But yeah, he's gonna be a problem eventually. Thanks, Ivy. Oh my god. Gonna save here, I think. Torp! You made it! Okay. There's no secrets in this one, supposedly. I don't know if I believe that. Bastard. You little piece of... Look at this guy. It's like infighting? No. No, not as such. Okay, well. Alright, here it comes. What'll it be? Oh, it'll be this. Oh, no. Okay, well. No. Get out of the way of the gorb. Alright, well that's painful to look at, but it'll be fine. Okay. I mean, this ain't great, but... there somewhere. Well, this is a fairly straightforward cleanup now. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit of an odd one. Okay. Well, we did it, I think. This goes somewhere. It says there's no secrets. Do I believe them? Alright, I mean, that would have been fairly hard. Had it not been for, you know, me choosing not to do that. There's still guys left. I can hear them. There's still guys left. Okay. I mean, far be it for me to assume, but it seems as though... Okay, it seems as though we've gotten everything. Everything seems dead. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I see them. Okay, well... There you two are. Okay, well, we got everything except the items. Must be a Torb that I'm missing. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. This is the one I used. So it must be this guy. Okay. There it is. Alright. Don't usually care about all kills, all items, all secrets, but here in this, you know, ultra secret map, I want to make sure I don't leave something behind. Anyways, that's the corpse factory. Fair enough. Feels like a guest map, I must be honest, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Entering Abhorrent. Well... somehow that didn't work out in my favor. Okay, that did though. Bit of a hot start, hotter than usual, let's say. All right. Okay, we've got two secrets here to be careful of. Okay. God damn. Well, let's rewind a little bit. Maybe to before I got bit by the Kako, yeah? God damn, no. I refuse this future. I said I refuse this future. You can't make it happen, Kako. God damn you. He refuses. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta crash out, you know? Sometimes you have to be like, no. The future will not refuse to change. I don't think we'll be able to get through that, so... That's a bad sign. Okay. Okay. Let's just check to make sure there's not a special... No, not really. So no secrets this way, but secrets aplenty here. This is the second secret. And the second secret's portal is right here. So something in this room... Ah. There it is. Super shoddy, let's go. You never know, right? Could be secrets and secrets. Nested secrets are not known, or not unknown in this place. Okay, but having done that, I guess I have to be serious now or something. Okay. Okay, let's... Nothing happens. Something's about to happen. How something is this gonna happen? I don't know. I don't know how this something gets, but I'm thinking this something is gonna get substantial. All right. I probably shouldn't pick that up. No. Yeah, we get one free shot of the BFG, but only one. So better not to rely on that. Yeah, that's not what you want to be relying on. You want to be relying on... Okay. So we're getting a few more shots of the BFG. I'm gonna take the paranoid route and avoid, you know, god damn it. Shotgun hazards. Well, I heard that. I heard him stomping around there. Okay. We just leave? We can't just leave. Who could have guessed? Just leave no jutsu's not gonna work here. Okay. Again. Oh, you fellas deal with that. God damn it. Oh, here we go. Locked into the Cyber Demon loop. Oh my god. Okay, all kills, all secrets. Let's go. Alright, well, it's a death exit, so let's just go. That's abhorrent. Spicy, but nothing crazy. Fairly reasonable map. All these maps have been very reasonable, I respect that. Okay, we're going into the Red Citadel now. I wonder if the last outpost did end up being the last outpost. It sure feels that way. Sometimes you gotta bully the archvile, know what I'm saying? Archvile status bullied. There's dudes in there. There's specters in there. Fair enough. Give me that. Alright. Well, want it though I do. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. Okay. Okay. Taken care of, to say the least. Okay. I hear the Archie. Are you in there? I think you're in there. Come on, bastard. I know you're here. Strictly speaking necessary? No. Desired? Oh, very greatly. Could have guessed. Jesus. Oh boy. Too clever for my own good, let's put it like that. Avoided the quote-unquote obvious trap, only to go down into the also obvious trap, but much harder to evade. How far back can we even go, eh? Not far enough back to stop the trap. Let's go this way instead, though. Oh god, nope. I got stuck in the walls. Okay, well I got him. A heavy price to pay. Jesus. Okay. Well, we got through it. Okay. Yeah. I think bullying the archvile at the start was about the only thing I did right. Other than that, well, we've got 2 secrets, of which I found none. How's that? Okay, so this is a secret. Okay. Deleted. Alright, fair enough. Okay. This thing really wants to come down. There's something there, but it could be a teleporter as well. Or a loop to the other side. We just don't know. Okay. Okay. Any true-rootables? Not that I can see. Hey. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to shoot that, which means I need a super shotgun. Or that's another possibility. Well, that would have been nice to have early on. That would have solved a lot of my life's problems, if I can be honest. It still might. Every time, eh? Jesus. Okay. We just left. Might be too late to just leave. Okay. Oh my god. This little bastard was ready, huh? Alright. Okay. That was brutal. Very brutal. But fairly respectable if you live through it. Only real and real problem, which is that we still don't have any goddamn clue how we get to the second secret. Got no idea on that one. Wait a minute. Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, we know where the exit is. Auto aim, why are you doing this to me? Why do you do me like this? Okay, well. It's all about finding a break in the crowd to shoot into. That's. I suppose you could use the super shotty if you wanted to, but in a sense that also seems like a sort of tacit admission. This is mostly a circle strafe fight. Just strafe in a circle and you'll be fine. Case in point, circle strafed. Okay, okay, oh, okay. We got some wonky collisions here. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, you know things are about to get wacky. Okay, well, look on the bright side. Yeah, that was a bit of a botched job, eh? Still with a berserk. This is very doable. God damn it. Alright, there we go. There's everything dead. Anything I failed to discover? No, not really. Well, I say that, but I can think of one thing. There's the exit. Okay. So now you come up. Alright, fair enough. So that's Red Citadel. Okay. 101 kills. 101% kills. As a standard for an Archvile map. You know how it is. This one's called Gimokuran. Okay. Okay. Of course we got max damage rolled on the bullet, on the pellet. Okay, well. Whatever, it happens. Okay, I don't know where you go. Well, I went and I got the stuff. I think that's good enough, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got that. One of two secrets, eh? Well, I'm a little flummoxed. Where do I actually go? That's a good question, eh? We can't get to that, can we? No, we can't. Where's the exit? This is the key we need. Ah, here we go. Okay. Oh my god. No, I don't want to end the game. That was pretty rough, but it wasn't rage quit rough. Even a little bit. We just have a shotgun to deal with all this. Okay. Wait a minute then. What if we just... Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no two ways around it. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. What have we got? Okay. We're alive. I'm not even sure if I reloaded during that. I assume I did. Let's just assume I did so we don't give out the wrong impression. But, for all that... Wait a minute. Well, what's that about? Okay, that might be a little too far. Or it might be an SR-50. A little hard to tell. Okay, I'm gonna say it's a little too far. Looks like we've got the spam bots. Beautiful, I love that. Okay. Could you stop flickering, OBS? Okay, we've got a candle up there, so maybe it's up ahead. There's another piece of blarmer. I'll take that. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Well, ain't that something? Okay. Okay, well, that was brutal. Can't deny it wasn't brutal. Can't say it wasn't brutal. It was brutal, all right. Okay. Ah, it was an elevator. Okay. So potentially we could have used the elevator to get to wherever it is that this wants us to go. Ah, come on. Come on now. Enough of that. Okay. Alright. They're coming. Son of a bitch. Alright, well. We're in the blue room. We're in the blue. That was, if you believe it or not, a Hank Hill impression. Kind of came out of something else, though. I'm not sure what to make of it. Nice try. Oh, okay, and then we backtrack, and some crazy shit's gonna pop off, I would assume. Yeah, we only faced about half the enemies, so crazy shit is guaranteed to pop off. Or shortcut back. Well, it doesn't preclude crazy shit still popping off, so... Yeah, on the contrary, I would say it, goddamn near guarantees it. Okay. Okay, let's save here. Okay. Oh my god. It's always the Revenants doing their nonsense. Stupid Revenants. Alright, well. Okay. You for real? What is that RNG? Okay. Okay, we're gonna save here. Neum. Okay. Well, we're alive. Didn't even need that mid-fight save. Just, you know. Call me mid-fight. I don't know. Shame I couldn't find the BFG, but you know. Okay, I missed an item somewhere. I don't know where. Well, I got very lucky there. Could have been super lava or something worse. Yeah, I suppose we could have come here. Hopefully if we'd legged it fast enough, the cybers wouldn't have popped us. Okay. Alright. Nothing extra in here. Well, let's hope it's just along the remainder of the route. Really? There's no way to open that back up again? Okay, well that's not the item either. That's not the item either, which I could have told you myself. Okay. What is the item? Sure looks like I'm missing it. We're gonna do a quick and cheeky DT just to make sure. Okay. Well, according to that, it's nothing special, but I'll check myself. Oh, you're kidding me. Spoiler alert, it really was nothing special. Could have gotten it at any time. There we go. All kills, all secrets. All items. I don't usually care about that, but I imagine something might tip things off, you know? Alright, that's Gimoko done. Fairly good, yeah. Next is Jahannam, huh? It's like Gehenna, but jammin'. It's jammin' Gehenna. 7 secrets. Decent odds this will be my last one for the night then. Oh, okay. Hey, fellas. Always get that top damage roll. Ooh, on the bullet. Damn, I'm getting rolled. In the game's defense, I just kind of looked at that armor and went, you know what, it's fine. Okay, well. This is really reminding me of that Degrassi Time of Death map. However, it's not making me want to tear out my hair instantly, so, you know. It's also not associated with that cursed copy pod stuff, so. You take what you can get, you know? Okay. That was not insubstantial. Listen here, you little bastard. Okay. damn it. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I see those bars. Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay, we're dealing with those revenant swarms that I don't like. Okay. Well, hey, how about this? So yeah, if you try to sneak up on them a little bit, it works. After a fashion. And then you die, because if you get hit once, you're so finished. You're so goddamn cooked if you get hit once. These bastards want to roll 80 so bad. Okay. Motherfucker. Desperate to roll that 80. Like, holy shit. Okay. A lot of secrets. Not many that I can see that I can get to. You aren't going anywhere, motherfucker. You're going fucking exactly nowhere. We're gonna need to preserve that for later, I think. Okay. Okay, well, let's see if we don't ask too many questions about the noise you just heard. Nope. Nothing there. Alright. Nope. The intent is to circle back eventually. Unfortunately, it looks like the game may or may not give me that chance. Okay. Oh, really? No, not really. Okay. Well, there's Guy. Okay. So, it doesn't like that. Doesn't like it if you do that. Okay, fair enough. Was this one of these ones where I'm gonna try to hoard all the power-ups, and then instead of actually finding anything, we end up finding it like 17 years later? It's giving that. Bro. God, bro. Oh, this is frustrating, to say the least. I have, okay. Okay, yeah, sure. I assume most of the rest of the enemy count is going to be around here, then. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're not gonna do that, I don't think. If we're given this much BFG cell, that tells me we're probably gonna need it. Oh god, here we go. Well, that was rough. You motherfucker. Okay, well, looks like we've killed almost everything without actually getting to the exit. That's, it's not a good sign. Okay. Got that taken care of. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna stop. Oh, I know where to get that, maybe. Oh god. Now I have to path over there. Oh, I have to path over there. Toot sweet. Can I? Oh, no. Okay, we have to... Ooh. Wah. That Hank Hill's getting worse every day. Every minute, every hour, every second. The longer the bad Hank Hill remains on Earth, the stronger it will become. The bad blah will just get worse and worse. Okay? So we do have a secret zone that we can enter into, you know? Sounds like an absolute disaster zone down there. Sounds like an absolute disaster zone. Sure, paths like an absolute disaster zone too. Oh my god, I'm just getting two-tapped by every goddamn thing. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Alright, 2% health. It's not a great amount of percent health to have, I'll tell you that for free, but there was a way. If I go through that way, I'll get a secret. And if I get that secret, it'll be good. It'll be good when I get that secret. No? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's that secret. Nice. Alright. So we got one secret down. Okay, so there's that. That's good. That's good too. We got 6 of 7. Getting 7 of 7 is going to be something else, though. Okay, but why am I doing this? Well, let's hope that was the right answer. We went and we grabbed that, and then what else? Nothing else new here, but that doesn't mean nothing else new, period. Okay, not there. That was an SR-50 too, so a proper go at it. It's never impossible, right, that I messed up that. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, this is pretty cool. It doesn't do anything, though. No, it sure doesn't. I suppose I could, This is probably death, but you know, you gotta check, right? Alright. One more secret. What it could be, anybody's guess. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing. Maybe we go this way now. There was that blood falls. And there's whatever this is. Oh, hello. Okay. You're new. New to me, anyways. Here's this. Okay. What are you? What do you do? Oh my god, what even did that? Is it just getting snacked on by the Caco Demon? Okay. No. we've... Oh god, not again. We've killed a decent chunk of the enemies. There's fair odds that this is... whatever this is. Which is not clear. Like, okay, we found a secret fight. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Oh my god. No, you don't. No. Homing projectile sucks so much to deal with. Jesus H. Christ. Oh my god. No, you gotta be... Why is it? Okay. Jesus H. Christ. Well, there's a med kit. That's fairly good. One dude remains somewhere in all this. Alright, well. Now that the optional fights are starting to show up, I'm getting the vibe that the map maker's starting to pull the gloves off. Still, pulling the gloves off in a very slow, very gradual way. I gotta respect that. I also gotta respect the fact that this has an original track. That is a fairly good reward if you want to think about it that way for the bonus fight. But boy, am I getting tired of Revenant Fireballs doing 80 damage like every time. It needs to stop. Like, it needs to stop, you know? Alright, well, mission complete. Now we just need to figure out how to get out of here. Well, that was easier. That was pretty easy to figure out. That's Jahannam. Pretty Jabalin. And here's flesh pipes. Yeah. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. I totally misread what kind of map this was. Let's put it like that. Okay. Hypothetically, the Barons could kill the Cyber Demon, but I don't expect to see it happen. God damn it, dude. Okay, well, we have to get those guys to infight a little bit more. Oh my god. Bro's desperate to kill me. Hungry for my flesh. No, I'm not kidding about that. He wants me to die. Okay, well. We've got everything we need to end this guy, so I'm gonna end him rightly. I don't give a fuck. This was brutal enough as is. Alright. Alfred von Fleshpipes here. Okay. 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 Can't believe we still haven't found a single secret, but... I'm sus of that. What do you mean by that? Well, this sure looks like a mess. Not a visual mess, mind you. Looks put together. It looks fucking sharp, but... He's in there. He's in there getting madder and madder online. Okay. Well, we can't glide on in there. Or maybe we can, but glides seem a little bit much. Like, that's a very precise glide. Okay, I could have told you that wasn't going to work. The real question is not whether or not it was going to work. It was just outside chance it does. That'd be nice. And also you need to rule it out for forward progression, you know? Alright. I'll probably only really get good at this melee by the time I'm done with the map set. Not that this melee is original to, the warp. It is, of course, from Matt Eldridge's Doomed Marine. That was some bug map. At some point. That was some bug map. Alright. Can't believe I haven't gotten even one secret somewhere in the flesh pipes. I saw something like a secret. Well, he's doing that thing again. Well, turns out you get no brownie points for, you know, running across. As if it weren't obvious you were supposed to do that. Okay, getting out of here without picking up ammo we don't need is going to be a bit trickier. Whoa, hey! Hall of Mirrors. Okay. That was some bad RNG. Case in point. Okay. Well, we got him. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, it might be a little easier to two-shot with this thing than I gave it initial credit for. You just gotta get used to the logic of it. Why can't I get this goddamn chain gun? We've only killed about a third of the enemies, which again, another sign things are going strangely. Okay. Technically, it's a loss of cells, but I think it's fine, given the circumstances. That was nice. Any shrootables, perchance? Yeah, kind of. Kind of indeed. Okay, well. Free ramparts to take cover from. Well, not doing so hot health-wise, it can't be denied. also say this amount of detail does flummox my secret hunting capabilities, at least somewhat. There's all kinds of things that could happen, but I can't rule out. I mean, it's easy. Fair enough. Okay, well, we got a secret, one of two. The second I'm not so sure about, I'll tell you that for free. I ain't even hit the goddamn button. Fair enough. For reasons that are beyond me, I read that as the adult machine gun for a second there, and I was like, I don't like that. Okay. Okay. Absolute botch job. Alright. Okay, let's try that again without as much bocce ball, huh? Yeah, that's all you need. Okay. How'd they get jammed in there? Okay, well, we've killed most of the enemies. I dare say we didn't kill all of the enemies. Not much is true. But, killed most of the enemies. I suspect secret number 2 has something to do with that, slot into the wall that I noticed, but, beyond that, I couldn't tell you much else. Okay. Well, it was really scary when I fucked up and fell down here and died, but if you manage not to do that, it's a fairly tame fight. Got put on tilt by a pain elemental. Story as old as time, really. No secret switch back here. Alright. Well, I hit the button, now what? I hit that button, now what? We're not done. Why aren't we done, though? Okay. Oh, you gotta be goddamn kidding me. That's a real fake wall? Alright, goddamn it. Well, there you go. Well, let's hit back to start. Okay. Start out in here. Okay, that's good, I guess. Here's the... Okay. Inescapable third secret. Got it. Sure. Now that leaves only one more question. What the fuck was up with that recessed brick? Nothing, it's just there. We do have a computer area map, so we can more or less trust what we see. And it's just there. Like, okay, maybe we can't trust everything that we see, but... yeah, no, that's it. That's it, that's all that's in that map. Okay. Well, there it is. Flesh pipes finished. Alright. It was a map, you know, fairly straightforward, I think. I think it goes well with everything else so far. Now we're getting to brown sugar. Alright, I think we're gonna leave this one for tomorrow. Thank y'all for joining me. Next time, we'll do more of this. Till then, y'all have a good one and stay safe out there. Bye-bye now.